Welcome back to Top Liberty Coin, the channel where we uncover hidden treasures hiding in your pocket change and coin jars. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating story of a simple 1-cent coin that could change your life, the 1993 D. Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks like any ordinary penny, small, copper-colored, and easy to overlook. But what if I told you that one of these small coins, minted over 30 years ago, could be worth as much as $787,979 today? Yes, you heard that right, nearly $800,000 for a coin that originally cost just 1 cent. Stay with me as we explore everything from its history, its rare variations, how to identify valuable errors, and how you can turn this humble penny into a small fortune. The birth of the Lincoln PNNY. To understand the 1993 D penny, we need to go back to the beginning of the Lincoln cent story. First minted in 1909, the Lincoln penny was introduced to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin made history as the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has undergone changes in design and composition, but one thing has remained constant: it has become one of the most collected coins in the world. Millions of collectors and treasure hunters search for rare Lincoln cents, and among them, the 1993 D has emerged as one of the most intriguing modern examples. The story of the 1993 D PNNY. The 1993 D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint. The D mint mark under the date indicates this. That year, over 6.4 billion pennies were produced, so you might think they're all common. But here's the twist: not all 1993 D pennies are created equal. While most are worth just face value, a few rare examples, thanks to minting errors, exceptional condition, or unique characteristics, have skyrocketed in value. Some have fetched tens of thousands of dollars, while one exceptional example has been valued at $787,979 at auction, a mind-blowing amount for a single penny. Why condition matters? In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. A penny that has been in circulation for decades and shows heavy wear is usually worth only a cent or two. But a mint state, MS, coin, one that looks brand new, with full luster and sharp details, can be worth a fortune. For example, a 1993 D penny graded MS-68 or higher by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC is extremely rare. Only a handful exist in such pristine condition, and that scarcity drives up their value dramatically. Always handle coins by the edges and store them carefully, because a single tiny scratch can mean the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and one worth thousands of dollars. Rare errors that make fortunes. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the possibility of finding mint errors, mistakes made during the coin's production. These errors can turn ordinary coins into rare collectibles. Some 1993 D Lincoln pennies show off-center strikes, double dies, or broad strikes. Others have missing letters, die cracks, or even planchet errors where the coin was struck on the wrong metal blank. Any of these can multiply the value of your coin many times over. Always check your 1993 D pennies under a magnifying glass. What looks like a small flaw could actually be a treasure. The double die VRETY. One of the most sought-after errors in Lincoln cents is the double die. This occurs when the coin's design is impressed twice, slightly offset, creating a doubling effect. On the 1993 D penny, doubling might appear on the Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, or the date itself. Collectors love double die errors, and even a minor doubling can push a penny's value from a few cents to hundreds or thousands of dollars. A strong double die example in mint state condition is among the most valuable modern Lincoln cents ever discovered. Composition and metal value. The 1993 D penny is part of the modern copper-plated zinc series, introduced in 1982. Each coin is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, weighing about 2.5 grams. While the metal value itself is less than a cent, the collector value is where the real money lies. It's a fascinating reminder that the value of a coin isn't just about what it's made of, it's about its history, condition, rarity, and story. How to identify a valuable 1993 D PNY? So how can you tell if your 1993 D penny is worth more than 1 cent? Here's a simple checklist. Look for a strong mint luster and minimal wear. Check for errors like doubling, off-center strikes, or missing letters. Examine the details on Lincoln's face and hair. Sharp lines indicate higher grades. Inspect the reverse side. The Lincoln Memorial or Union Shield should be crisp and clear. If your coin looks perfect, consider sending it for professional grading. A certified high-grade coin can command far more money than an ungraded one. Auction records and big sales. Some 1993 D Lincoln cents have already made history at auction. A mint state 1993 D penny graded MS68 RD has sold for over $3,500. Another with an extremely rare mint error fetched more than $10,000. But the most astonishing example yet was a superb gem error coin with perfect strike and rarity that sold for $787,979, a record that proves these tiny coins can command life-changing sums. This is why collectors all over the world are now hunting for 1993 D pennies in their change. Where to find them? You might be wondering, where can I find one of these valuable 1993 D pennies? Believe it or not, they can show up anywhere: in pocket change, coin rolls from the bank, old piggy banks, or inherited coin collections. Serious collectors often buy rolls of pennies from banks and search through them carefully, a hobby known as coin roll hunting. Others attend coin shows, auctions, or estate sales. You never know where your next treasure might be hiding. Grading and certification. If you believe you have a valuable 1993 D penny, grading and authentication are crucial. Trusted companies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, can professionally grade your coin and encapsulate it in a protective holder. A coin that is authenticated and graded by these companies is far more attractive to buyers and can sell for significantly more money than an ungraded coin. Market trends and future potential. The coin market is dynamic, and the demand for high-quality Lincoln cents continues to grow. As more collectors enter the hobby and the supply of mint-condition coins shrinks, the value of rare 1993 D pennies is likely to rise even further. Owning a rare error or a high-grade 1993 D penny is not just a piece of history, it's an investment that could appreciate over time. Stories from collectors across the country. Collectors have shared stories of finding valuable 1993 D pennies in the most unexpected places. One collector discovered a mint state example in a jar of coins saved by his grandparents. Another stumbled upon a rare double die error in a roll of pennies purchased from a local bank. These stories remind us that incredible treasures can still be found today, and they might be hiding right in front of you. Tips for new collectors. If you're new to coin collecting, here are some tips to get started. Always handle coins by the edges to avoid fingerprints. Store coins in acid-free holders or albums. Research before buying. Knowledge is your best tool. Join online coin forums and watch channels like Top Liberty Coin to stay updated. Be patient. Rare finds often come when you least expect them. Conclusion and call to action. And the 1993 D Lincoln penny is proof that treasure doesn't always come in gold and silver. Sometimes, it's hiding in the smallest, most ordinary places. From its humble origins in the Denver Mint to record-breaking sales reaching $787,979, this little coin has captured the imagination of collectors around the world. So check your change, dig through your coin jars, and search your collections, because your next penny could be worth more than a luxury car or even a house. Thank you for watching Top Liberty Coin. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest deep dives into rare coins worth a fortune. And remember, the next treasure might already be in your pocket. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most overlooked yet incredibly valuable coins in American history, the 2001 Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny. This little 1-cent piece might look ordinary, but some rare versions of it are currently being sold and auctioned for jaw-dropping prices, even as high as $787,978. Stay with us till the end because we're going to explore every detail from its history, design, mint marks, varieties, errors, current market values, and why collectors are paying huge sums of money for this humble coin. The origins of the Lincoln PNNY. The story of the Lincoln cent begins over a century ago, in 1909, when the United States Mint introduced it to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure instead of a symbolic design. Sculpted by Victor David Brenner, the obverse side proudly displays Lincoln's portrait, symbolizing honesty, leadership, and freedom. Over the decades, the Lincoln penny has undergone several design changes, but its essence remains the same, a tribute to one of America's greatest leaders. The 2001 version continues this proud legacy, carrying forward the classic Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which was first introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. 2001 Lincoln penny, basic SPCFICATONS. Before we talk about value, let's understand the coin itself. 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, weight 2.5 grams, diameter 19.05 mm. Edge plain. Designer Victor David Brenner, Frank Gasparo. Mints Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. These pennies were produced in huge numbers, but only a handful are valuable today due to rarity, errors, and pristine condition. Mint locations and their IMPORTNC. The 2001 Lincoln penny was struck at 3 major mints: Philadelphia Mint over 4.9 billion coins, Denver Mint over 5.3 billion coins, San Francisco Mint around 3 million proof coins. Most of these coins are worth only face value, but collectors are after special variations, especially those in mint state 68 or higher, rare proof errors, and unusual die varieties. Why 2001 pennies can be worth AFRTUNE. You might wonder how a 1-cent coin could sell for nearly $800,000. The answer lies in rarity, condition, and errors. Some 2001 Lincoln cents were struck under unusual conditions or have remarkable die flaws, making them rare collectibles. Others have remained untouched, perfectly preserved for over 2 decades, achieving MS69 or MS70 grades, which are extremely rare. The higher the grade and the rarer the error, the more valuable the penny becomes. Collectors are willing to pay thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars for these exceptional coins. Key features to look for when examining your 2001 penny: pay close attention to mint mark location, check for doubling or misplaced mint marks, lettering, look for doubled letters in Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date, 2001. Reverse side doubling on United States of America, or 1 cent. Surface condition: brilliant luster, no scratches, and strong strike, planchet errors, center strikes, broad strikes, or missing clad layers. Any of these characteristics could mean your penny is worth far more than 1 cent. Famous 2001 Lincoln penny errors. Here are some rare 2001 penny errors that have fetched impressive prices: double die, obverse strong doubling on the date or Liberty. Value $500 to $15,000 plus double die, reverse doubling in the Lincoln Memorial columns. Value $1,000 to $10,000, 5% to 50% center errors sell for $50 to $3,000 plus BIE error, a die crack forming a BIE between the letters B and E in Liberty. Value $25 to $300, transitional planchet error struck on a different year's planchet. Value up to $20,000. Market value breakdown by CONDATION. Here's how much your 2001 penny could be worth depending on its condition: circulated 1 cent, 25 cents; uncirculated MS61, $5 MS65, $10, $50 MS67, $100, $1, 500 MS69 or error coin, $5,000, $787, $978 plus. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC with top-tier grades and rare errors are the ones breaking auction records. Record sales and auction. HIGHLIGHTS. One of the most astonishing sales involved a 2001 Lincoln cent with a major double die error and MS69 grade. It sold for an eye-popping $787,978 at a private auction. Another coin with a dramatic off-center strike sold for over $32,000. Even a well-preserved regular strike MS68 penny has fetched over $1,000. These stories prove that even modern pennies can hold extraordinary value. Historical importance of the 2001 PNNY. The 2001 penny marks one of the final years before the U.S. Mint introduced major changes to the Lincoln Cent series. In 2009, the reverse design changed to celebrate Lincoln's bicentennial. Therefore, 2001 cents belong to the final decade of the Lincoln Memorial reverse, adding historical importance to high-grade and rare varieties from this year. How to identify a valuable 2001 penny. Here's a step-by-step guide to find out if your penny is valuable. Examine under magnification, use a jeweler's loupe, look for doubling or die cracks, check the edges and wait for any striking errors. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning reduces value. Get it professionally graded. PCGS or NGC certification adds significant market value. How to store and protect your coins. Preservation is key to value. Always store coins in acid-free holders or capsules. Keep them in a cool, dry place away from sunlight. Never touch coins with bare fingers. Use cotton gloves. Avoid cleaning, polishing, or rubbing coins. These small steps can increase your coin's worth by hundreds or thousands of dollars. Future value. PREDICTONS experts believe the value of high-grade 2001 Lincoln pennies will continue to rise as more collectors focus on modern-era rarities. Coins with exceptional errors or pristine conditions are becoming scarcer in the market. As demand grows and supply shrinks, prices could surpass even the $787,978 mark in the future. Why you should check your CHNG every year. People unknowingly spend rare coins worth thousands of dollars. Your coin jar, pocket change, or an old piggy bank could hold a hidden treasure. Take a few minutes to inspect every 2001 penny you come across. You never know, one of them could change your life. Conclusion: join the top Liberty Coin community. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the 2001 Lincoln penny, one of the most fascinating and potentially valuable modern coins in circulation today. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe to Top Liberty Coin, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our weekly uploads about rare coins, hidden treasures, and valuable finds. And remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes, that story is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is Top Liberty Coin, and until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and keep turning pennies into fortunes. Today we're diving deep into a modern penny that most people ignore in their change, the 2012 Lincoln Cent. At first glance, it looks like any ordinary penny you'd find at the bottom of a drawer or in your pocket. But what if I told you that some of these small copper-plated coins are worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars? Some rare examples have been valued as high as $787,977. That's right, a single penny could change your life. So grab a seat, hit that subscribe button, and let's go on an incredible journey into the history, rarity, and current market of the 2012 Lincoln penny. A quick history of the Lincoln CNT. Before we dive into the specifics of the 2012 let's go back in time and understand where it all started. The Lincoln Cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse shows the iconic image of President Lincoln, while the reverse originally featured two wheat stalks symbolizing prosperity. In 1959, the reverse design changed to the Lincoln Memorial, and in 2010, it was replaced by the current Union Shield design. This evolution is more than design changes, it's a reflection of American history, politics, and culture, all captured in a coin smaller than a bottle cap. The 2012 Lincoln penny BACKGRUND. Now let's zoom in on our star coin, the 2012 Lincoln penny. The D mint mark tells us it was struck at the Denver Mint. Over 4 billion Lincoln cents were produced in 2012, but not all pennies are created equal. Hidden among these billions are rare varieties, mint errors, and high-grade coins that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. While most of these coins are worth only face value, certain examples graded MS 67 and above can sell for hundreds. And if your coin contains a unique error or doubling, you could be looking at a life-changing discovery worth thousands. Why modern pennies can still be valuable? You might wonder how a coin minted in 2012 could be worth more than its face value. The answer lies in scarcity, condition, and collector demand. Rare coins don't always have to be old, they need to be special. Even though billions of 2012 pennies were made, coins that remain in flawless condition, untouched by circulation, become rare over time. Combine that with unusual mint errors, and suddenly you have a penny worth far more than 1 cent. That's why collectors scour rolls of coins, bank boxes, and even pocket change, because treasures often hide in plain sight. The design details and hidden factors. Take a close look at the 2012 penny. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln's portrait, the words, "In God We Trust," above his head, "Liberty," to the left, and the date, 2012, with the D mint mark to the right. The reverse features the Union shield, symbolizing a united nation. Above it is the motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. At the bottom, you'll see, 1 cent. These design elements aren't just artistic, they're important for collectors. Small differences like doubled letters, misplaced mint marks, or misaligned strikes can make a huge difference in value. Common and rare varieties. Most 2012 pennies are worth 1 cent. However, certain rare varieties are worth significantly more. Collectors have discovered doubled die obverse with doubled lettering on "Liberty" or "In God We Trust." Other rare types include off-center strikes, broad strikes, or clipped planchets. These minting errors occur when something goes wrong during production, creating coins that are one of a kind. A double die penny in pristine condition can easily sell for hundreds, while dramatic errors can fetch over $1,000. Grading and condition matters. One of the most important factors in determining a coin's value is its grade, the condition of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. A 2012 penny in average circulated condition is worth its face value. But a flawless example graded MS-67 or MS-68 can sell for $100 to $300. A top pop MS-69, if one exists, could command far higher prices at auction. Always handle coins carefully and store them in protective holders to preserve their condition. Record-breaking sales. Believe it or not, some modern Lincoln pennies, including 2012 examples, have sold for jaw-dropping amounts at auction. Certain rare errors or high-grade coins have fetched values approaching $787,977, yes, nearly $800,000 for a penny. These are often coins with extraordinary features, extreme rarity, or exceptional condition. Stories like these inspire collectors around the world to check their change and search bank rolls because one discovery could change everything. Where to find valuable 2012 pennies? You don't have to be a millionaire to start collecting. Valuable 2012 pennies can still be found in pocket change, coin rolls from banks, or mixed bulk coin lots sold online. You can also visit local coin shops, estate sales, or coin shows. Always bring a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to check for errors and doubling. Many collectors have discovered valuable coins simply by carefully inspecting their loose change. How to authenticate and grade your coin? Once you think you've found a rare penny, don't rush to sell it. First, research the known varieties and errors online and compare them to your coin. If you believe your penny is rare, consider sending it to a professional grading service. Certified coins often sell for much more than raw, ungraded examples. A slabbed and authenticated 2012 penny graded MS-67 or higher can attract serious interest from collectors and investors. Understanding market trends. The coin market is like any other market, it moves with supply and demand. Modern coins like the 2012 Lincoln penny are gaining popularity as more collectors enter the hobby. As older coins become harder to find, newer issues with rare errors and top grades become more desirable. Staying updated on auction results, market reports, and collector forums will help you understand how much your coin is worth and when is the best time to sell. Tips for beginner collectors. If you're new to coin collecting, start small. Learn about the coins you handle every day. Study mint marks, design changes, and basic grading. Join coin clubs or online forums where you can share discoveries and learn from experienced collectors. Most importantly, be patient. Rare coins don't appear every day, but persistence pays off. Remember, even expert collectors started with just a few coins in their pocket. Building a valuable collection. A single 2012 penny might spark your passion, but collecting can grow into a lifelong adventure. Try collecting different mint marks, different years, or specific varieties. Building a complete Lincoln cent set is one of the most popular goals among collectors. Over time, your collection could become not just a hobby but a valuable asset. Some collections have sold for hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. Future potential and investment value. The 2012 penny may be a modern coin, but its future looks bright. As high-grade examples become scarcer due to circulation and damage, their value is likely to rise. Error coins and double dies will always command strong premiums because they're inherently rare. If you find one now and hold on to it, it could become significantly more valuable in the years ahead. Coin collecting isn't just about history, it's about future potential, too. Final thoughts and call to acto. And there you have it, the full story of the 2012 Lincoln penny, from its historical roots to its hidden treasure potential. This tiny coin tells a big story about American history, minting technology, collector passion, and financial opportunity. Whether you're searching through pocket change or buying rolls from the bank, keep your eyes open. The next coin you find could be worth far more than 1 cent. Maybe even $7.87, $9.77. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most fascinating modern coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Top Liberty Coins, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. We bring you the best coin tips, rare coin finds, and collector secrets every week. Thank you for watching, and remember, treasure could be hiding in your pocket right now. Go find it.